And welcome back to Long Dark Wintermute. Now, long-time channel fans will remember a few weeks back I made a special video about Hinterland saved my life. And they did that by my game save to this world corrupted. And they gave me this game save to replace it. And they upgraded me. I don't know if they intended to, but I think maybe they were trying to be kind to me. I don't know. I don't negatively care. I appreciate because they gave me better gear than I walked in here with. So, Hinterland, if any of your staff is still watching my videos for some crazy reason, I really appreciate you. And they have stocked the camp here. They've stocked Trapper's Cabin. Good gosh. MRE, food, the fire going. Well, it's the Infinity Fire always, but I did not leave this food here. It was not here when I left here. Hinterland can be great people sometimes. Thank you very much. Since I'm seeing some differences here, let me take a quick look through here. Okay, good. Did have a hide here. Okay, guts. Okay. Cooking pot. So, it doesn't look like I've lost really anything. If anything, they have seriously upgraded me. So, I'm going to go again with thank you. Thank you very much, Hinterland. Oh, wow. Okay. Bedroll. Yeah. Okay. We are looking pretty solid here. Hatchet. Sewing kits. I'm just kind of getting to look through everything here. Flashlight. I never carry a flashlight. Never. So... flares. Oh my gosh. Flare gun. Okay. Alright. I'm going to take just a minute or two to kind of get used to the gear of this new save. And then we are getting into the home stretch. We need to head back to Forlorn Muskeg and start grabbing parts to fix the radio again. Be with you in a sec. Alright, so the walk thus far has been uneventful until just now when I heard a dog bark. So where are you? Flea-bitten mongrel. I see you. Okay. How are we going to do this? Come on. And, no, but I scare him off. That is good enough for me. Okay. So the basic game plan is exactly what you'd expect from the game normally. We're going back to Forlorn Muskeg because we've got to hit the 3 towers, not the 2 Oh, you come back for more. Oh, gosh. And... was it worth it? Was it worth it? You dirty mongrel. Was it worth it, you filthy dog? Sometimes I do have Home Alone go through my head because I was definitely around when all those movies were playing. So, I don't know if I should be carrying this much with me. I'm fuzzy as to what my weight situation is. But we'll play with it. We'll figure it out. Yep, spray and rescue. I'm not surprised. I think we are going to go ahead and just carry it heavy and eat our way through it all. Because, yeah. We're going to make our way through the tunnel here, and then I think I'm actually going to go for the North Tower first. Like, every time I play, I always head for the south. For some reason, just kind of feeling like I need to hit the farmstead and hit the forge and everything. But I'm wanting to do things different a little bit, and go ahead and drop the fur here for the weight just a little. Got so much crud. It's not crud, it's good gear. It's just I'm heavy now, so I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do this. Again, let me suss through inventory. I'll be back with you in a sec. Alright, we are safe and sound as much as you can be in Long Dark. We're in Forlorn Muskeg at least. And it is foggy, of course, and we have a couple hours of daylight left. Well, a couple hours of comparative daylight. Good gosh. I say daylight in the middle of fog. But on the upside, you know, what am I hearing? Where are you? Is that you? Ah, there we are. Well, I already had to leave some stuff in the tunnel there, so I'm afraid I'm just going to have to leave you there. I kind of hate doing that. Well, I do hate doing that. Usually I do want to process and carry everything, but I'm going to take your fur with me because I might look at getting the jacket here, but unfortunately I'm going to let the rest kind of just be because, yeah. I have, that brings up a good question. I have heard rumors that if you leave a killed wolf, or even leave just part of his meat on his body, that helps to decrease the live wolves respawned in. I admit it's probably something along the lines of a long, dark urban legend. I don't know if I necessarily believe it, but I want it to be true. Any of you who might know for certainty, yes or no, that would be awesomely appreciated. I'm really willing to probably believe that's a no. I can't believe something that powerful would be available where you could decrease the amount of dog spawn you get. But if I'm wrong, I'm happy. Anyone who knows something, yes or no, drop a comment down below. I would love to get a definitive. Okay, Mama didn't raise no fool. We are losing the light, and I've got a perfectly good shelter right here with even a burn barrel and plenty of meat and the ability to boil up water. So the smart man's going to go ahead and shelter up here, kill some time cooking up the wolf that I've slaughtered thus far, and just basically have a night here cooking, eating, boiling, and staying warm, because I'm not dumb. I'll catch you in the morning. Oh, yeah. That was a decent night's rest. Stayed up a little late cooking up wolf steak, but not going to complain too bad about it. It's slightly later in the morning than I usually like to wake up, but again, it is what it is. The weather is decent, and most importantly, my condition, my stats are all very solid, so I'm not going to feel bad about that. And we're going to get back onto the track, kind of leaving some of the gear here for obvious reasons, trying to keep the pack underweight, and I think I'm getting pretty well satisfied with this. Hinterland stocked me up with a lot of like actual brewed up coffees and teas and stuff, and I usually don't travel with them, actually brewed. I usually just keep the stuff in my pack and brew it up when I want it. So it adds a little bit more weight than what I'm looking at usually, but again, I'm not going to worry too much about that. Now that we've got full morning and we're halfway there, the northern tower is what I'm looking at first. So got to dance across a little bit of ice. Usually the north of the railroad is not too bad. To me, it feels as if there is at least more and larger land islands to work with. It really feels like south of the tracks is where the marsh gets a lot more rough. Okay, I see a wolf right out there. I think I see two if I'm not mistaken. Surprise, a wolf and forlorn muskeg. And we've got hawks circling, pardon me, not hawks. Ravens circling a deer. Okay. And we're dealing with low visibility. I'm happy that I'm doing this in Wintermute. Fog always is a real annoyance to me when I'm trying to do cartographer. So I'm happy to get a little bit of difference here. I can't quite remember. I don't think I've got my level 5 cooking on here, so I'm going to grab the venison while I can, just so I don't have that whole, parasite risk elevation going. I think that's one thing I'll have to reset. but...
I would do anything for a drink right now.
Okay. I'm always paranoid about this ice covering. I really think that if you're getting these kind of grass growing out of it, you're usually fine. But, you know, it's something that we're working through. Okay. Let me dance across the ice here and get ourselves up to location. See if we can actually survive. So far, so good. Up the creek and now kind of zigzagging our way through the rocks a little bit. And not too bad so far. Although I always get nervous every time it hits saves. It's like, what are you throwing at me that you feel the need to save? I realize it's probably a timer, but it just drives me crazy anyway. Oh, hang on. I see a dog. Okay. Oh, no, that was a horrible shot. What am I doing here? Can I get like... Oh! Thank you! Anyone else? Who wants a piece? Who wants some? You? You want some? I didn't think so. And I feel bad I'm leaving these dogs all over the place without processing them, but I'm already pretty maxed on weight and I'm not making a full-time base here. If I could, I'd prefer to have a stealth job here. Get in, get out, and they didn't smell me once. That would be my preference, but that's not the game. They keep throwing them at me. So, I usually like to, you know, if I gotta kill something, I want to use it all. Skin, guts, meat, that's really my preference. But I gotta play the game the way it's thrown at me, and the bottom line is I want to live to see tomorrow. If you want to know if I live to see tomorrow, leave a like and subscribe. Alright. Okay, yeah, so it just feels weird. You have no training, and Jeremiah just said, yeah, I need these parts. So it feels like you're running up to these towers, you're opening them up, and you're just pulling parts out. It really is what it feels like to me. And I know he's a pilot, and I know that, you know, general mechanics and stuff is definitely taught on there. But it just feels a little bit off to me. Like, is this really how we would do this? You know? I am uncertain with that at best. Does an airline pilot really know how to rebuild a radio from scratch? I could see where it'd be useful, but anyone who's been a bush pilot, I would really love to know, what is your level of technical expertise in some of these things? I mean, anything to do with the plane, like engines and flight, I completely get that. And I'm certain that there are some bush pilots who know radios pretty well, but I'd be surprised if that was standardized training. So I guess I'm just curious. Again, I'm sorting inventory here. Let me get this sussed, and I'll be with you in a sec. All I'm trying to do is manage my inventory, and I'm hearing something. Where are you at, you flea-bitten mongrel? I can hear you where... Die, just leave me alone. Duh. I hate those things. Someone start doing like wolf counts on me, because 1, 2, 3, 4. I know that's at least 4th today alone. Like, I'm not even kidding and playing. I know that's at least the 4th attack I've had today. Okay, infection risk. Oh, golly. Okay. Do I have any alcohol? No. I've got a sprain. Oh, wow. I've kind of gone from good to pretty chewed up. Okay. Let's at least get rid of the sprained ankle so we can walk normally. I think I've taken care of the bleeding already. We're going to need to keep an eye out for old man's beard and take care of infection here pretty quick, but I'm not too concerned about that. That's usually pretty common. And considering my condition and the time of day, I think we're going to be bunking in the cave up here. There's one right by the falls. Ooh, good. Old man's beard. I'm hyper paranoid right this moment, but we're still going to collect this and get myself patched up here. Let me get myself settled here and see if we can get healed up with a good night's sleep and stuff. I'll do the grind. You skip the time. Be back with you in a second. All right, so made it to the cave, and there was a deer that I think a wolf downed just as I walked up on him, that like third wolf. Well, I went ahead and processed up the deer, so we've got venison to eat to avoid the parasite risk. We're going to go ahead and cook that up tonight. And yeah, deer skin, fire, bedroll in a cave. This is not a bad night, especially by long dark standards. Going to go ahead and drop an herbal tea to get the better rest benefit and just try to get my condition patched up while I'm camping here. I appreciate you sticking with me. If you want to know more, that's what playlists are for. And if you want to know if I live to see tomorrow, leave a like and subscribe. I'm Commander Tom, and I will see you next time. Thanks.